If we met on a rainy day, would you still wanna stay? Would you love me anyway? There's a shadow on the club wall, and I can't seem to find you. Lonely nights under city lights. Love, you can't escape the view. There's a shadow on the club wall, and I can't seem to find you. Lonely nights under city lights. Love, you can't escape the view. Maybe we met in a past life under stars. You were mine, but this time we fell out of line. We couldn't keep it quiet, keep it quiet. There's a shadow on the club wall, and I can't seem to find you. Lonely nights under city lights. Love, you can't escape the view. There's a shadow on the club wall, and I can't seem to find you. Lonely nights under city lights. Love, you can't escape the view. Oh, jazz is playing under neon. We slow dance like no one is around. Everything is closed, everyone is gone except the two of us staying downtown. I miss you when you're gone and when you're here, because it feels so good to be alone. I know this moment's gonna disappear, and you'll take a little bit of my heart when you go. When you go. Just one more dance before I send you off. Let's pretend that the song won't end. Your lips will linger like a menthol, and when you're gone I'll still smell them on my skin. I don't know why I get this way with you. Maybe it's your smile, maybe it's the booze. I guess there's nothing I can do, so before you go, just say you love me too. When you go. Moonlight glows, the doors ajar. Midnight waltzes through. City fades from view. Tables are pushed to the walls. Floorboards echo with the sound of footsteps. Starlight and a lullaby. Time flies as we say goodbye. One last song to take us home. Before the silence comes, we toast to what was and what's to come. Here's to you. One last glass before dawn. One last glass before dawn. Dawn lights the chandelier. Daylight comes, the candle burns. Sunlight shines and the world turns. We toast to what was and what's to come. Here's to you. One last glass before dawn. One last glass before dawn. Soft lights after midnight. Oh, the silence and sound. Raindrops on the rooftop. Love is lost and found in the darkest of the night. When the spark has lost its light, we'll become in each other's arms. Come, hold me, I've told you that time and again. When I only remember back then. Sunlight, we'll pretend we're okay. We'll walk on the seashore, but I'll walk away. I won't leave without a fight, because the feelings won't feel right when they're gone. But that's just life. Fireflies, light as a way of changing with time. Soft lights after midnight on my eyes like the waves after a glow from long ago. Love is lost and saved in the darkest of the night. When the spark has lost its Lonely tables after midnight, coffee cooling in the cup, lipstick ghosts along the rim as the band is packing up. Streetcars sighing in the distance, tired taxis drift and glow. Waiter wipes away the evening like a story he won't show. Lonely tables after midnight, where the quiet lovers go. Every shadow holds a secret, every glance is soft and slow. Hold my hand beneath the small talk, let the world stay out of sight. You and I and faded music, sharing one long borrowed night. Smoke curls lazy through the lamplight, silver edges on your hair. Time moves gentle, almost backward like it used to over there. You stir sugar in your teacup as if minutes might dissolve, while a crooked neon flickers on the vows we never saw. We talk like strangers in a hallway, names forgotten, hearts recalled. You trace circles on the table, tiny planets almost all. Out the window, rain on windows draws a veil across the past. In this fragile amber silence, we pretend the night will empty glass in my hand, old love ring on the stand, soft dust on the floor, his coat on my chair once more. Clock hums over the door, same crack in the ceiling I saw before. Waiter wipes down the bar, leaves my place by the old tip jar. Smoke curls slow in the light, blue notes hang in the night. Piano sighs low and thin like a soft voice under my skin. Midnight bar blues in my bones, tiny room, a world of stones. I hum his name under my breath, one small song, life and death. Street lamp glow on the glass, shadows rise then pass. Ice clinks soft and clear, like the years that brought me here. Oh, the man laughs at the door, tells that joke I heard before. We both smile and fade back to the quiet we made. I trace hearts in the ring of my drink, let them fade as I blink. His last word stays on my tongue, forever young, forever unsung. on the rack. Broom sweeps under my feet, picks up echoes, dust and beat. I pay, I pause, I rise. Night wind meets my eyes. Bar sign hums its last tune, soft as a promise to the moon. Midnight bar door half closed. I wear the blues like old clothes. Slow steps, soft worn shoes, walking home with midnight blues. Jazz nights so still, so slow. Old clock ticks soft with gentle glow. Streetcar sighs low, then fades from sight. Soft vinyl hums a tiny light. Teacup steam curls, then slips away. Faint perfume stays from some lost day. Your chair is there, but turned just right, as if you left to dodge the light. Thin smoke climbs up in lazy rings. Fan blades turn slow like tired wings. My thumb half moons this china cup. I sip, I breathe, then look back up. Same frame note hangs in silver frame. Your small blue words still sign your name. Ink turned to dust, but lines still gleam. They float back in through every dream. Cold jazz night wraps round my face. Soft horns slide low, then leave a trace. Keys fall like rain in old cafe. They wash the dust of one more day. Street lamp halo on frosted glass. Thin worn coat for those who pass. Footsteps echo then melt from ear. They fade like you but feel so near. I smooth the edge of one old sleeve. Your ghost sits down then starts to leave. Window breath fogs a soft pale white. My name writes slow then slips from sight. Cold jazz night, it holds me tight. Warm small room and soft low light. I hum your tune till wrong feels right. I live in you in cold jazz night. Old bar clock leans at 10:05. Same cracked face since way back when. Red wine clings to this thin glass stem, like how my hands once clung to them. Records stacked like dim brown moons. Each groove knows our quiet Junes. Needle drops down, the world turns thin. Time bends back and you walk in. Curtain breath lifts then falls again. Roof taps soft from quiet rain. Kettle sighs once then goes to sleep. Distant cars drift too slow to keep. Books lean close in crooked rows. Dust on spines like soft new snow. Dog-eared page where we once read. The line you love stays in my head. Oh, cold jazz night, slow hands of fate. Old grief learns how to sit and wait. My heart beats faint, yet beats polite. It keeps the time of this long night. Faded sign above the doorway, cracked red leather in the dark, your coat draped over my shoulder, old perfume in my glass. Smoke curls slow around the mirror, band plays soft and slightly sharp, your hand tracing on a coaster, tiny hearts, then just a spark. Whispers in a retro bar, names we'll never say outside, trading secrets over last call, letting all our alibis slide. Whispers in a retro bar, where the past feels close, not far, just your shadow leaning into mine. And whispers in a retro bar. Piano hums a tired heartache, trumpet sighs a crooked line. You laugh quiet at my stories, like we're out of place in time. Low light flickers on your lashes, ashtray halos, amber glass. You say someday we'll forget this, I just pray the night forgets to pass. Whispers in a retro bar, names we'll never say outside, trading secrets over last call, letting all our alibis slide. Whispers in a retro bar, where the past feels close, not far, just your shadow leaning into mine. Whispers in a retro bar. Hush, the night has arrived, the water is quiet, the beach is alive, somewhere far out of reach. The stars find it hard to teach. The moon has taken its place, the silver is out of its case, every shadow is warm around your arms. The muse is what you decide, the light is a short-sighted guide. Tomorrow arrives at dusk, but not for us. The young go searching for fun, the old always know where to run. The poor are out counting stars instead of sheep. Its ways of finding some rhythm to play. The night has its ways of finding us. memories come in spurts, I know them well. From the tales my mother tells, and they conjure quite a spell. When I'm at the stereo, playing songs we both know, it feels like yesterday when I'm spinning those old records. The melody starts to play, I know it well. From the tales my mother tells, how she met my father when the songs would play on the stereo, songs they dance to, songs I know. It feels like yesterday when I'm spinning those old records. Quiet hearts, quiet homes, I've heard about them from my mother long ago. On a summer night in July, on the last night of their life, it's a memory now I know. I just wish that I could go. Quiet hearts, quiet homes. A deep breath and turn down the lights and pour myself a drink as the tears begin to sting. But there's a warmth in my heart like it's never been apart when I'm at the stereo playing songs we both know, when I'm spinning those old records. Quiet hearts, quiet homes, I've heard about them from my mother long ago. On a summer night in July, on the last night of their life, it's a memory now I know. I just wish that I could go. Quiet hearts, quiet homes, I know it well. From the tales my mother tells, it's a memory now I know. I just wish that I could go. Quiet hearts, quiet home. Last call on the corner, cafe chairs turn sideways to the rain. You stir cream in your coffee, tracing circles round my name. Jazz beneath the city glow, old songs on the radio low, your shoulder brushing mine in time we sway so slow. Love is in the in-between, not the show but every quiet scene. Jazz beneath the city glow, taxis blooming yellow, on wet stone they blur and slide. We talk about tomorrow like it's parked just outside. All the lives above us blink off one window at a time. Still we linger soft and stubborn, saving midnight nickel and dime. Coats on, collar turned, street steam curling at our feet. You kiss my hand, then let it go, and the night feels bittersweet. Ashtray halos on the table, lipstick ghost on crystal rims. Old clock stutters in the corner, like it's half asleep, half him. Your shadow leans across my shoulder, thin smoke ribbon in my glass. We talk in fragments of forever, let the present drift and pass. Midnight in a jazz city, where the past still hums in blue. Lonely hearts dance slow in silence, in the spaces between me and you. Midnight in a jazz city, where the softest word feels true. Every tired street keeps shining for the chance to shine on you. Taxi tires sigh on wet pavement, neon blush on tired stone. Couples flicker through the window, each one certain, each alone. Your hand rests easy on the table, not quite reaching out to mine. We trade glances like old records, spinning dust into design. We don't rush the gentle tremble, let the quiet have its say. Every pause a porcelain secret, balanced, begging not to break. If you move a single heartbeat, if I answer with a smile, we might wake the sleeping future for a brief The clock on the wall softly sighs in the dark, its hands moving slow through the hush of the park. A teacup sits cold by the chair where I wait. The door stays so still while the hour grows late. Your coat on the hook keeps your shape, and it seems the chair by the fire still remembers your dreams. The window looks out on a rain-painted street. Each drop seems to fall where our shadows would meet. Here in this room where the rests in the folds of the air, like a song that remembers you once were there. A record spins slow with a whispering tune. It circles the night like a pale yellow moon. The needle is worn, yet it still finds your name in grooves that recall every word, every flame. The mirror keeps hold of a dance long ago, your hand at my back and your voice soft and low. The dust on the frame of our photograph gleams, two faces forever in half-faded dreams. Here in this room where the soft lamplight shivers, where old love still lingers, where old love still lingers, your laughter still rests in the folds of the air, like a song that remembers you once were there. I pour out a drink in your favorite small glass, then raise it to moments that drift as they pass. The ice makes a sound like a far distant train that carried you off down a long silver lane. The curtain breathes in with the night's gentle hand. It moves like your coat when we walked in the sand. This room is a harbor for echoes and years, a harbor that shelters my slow falling tears. The garden outside wears your footsteps in dew. The path has a curve that still leans into you. The roses you planted lean close to the pane, as if they would call your old nickname again. The chair beside mine keeps its place by the wall, its cushion still shaped to your quiet, steady fall. I sit in the stillness and feel my heart rhyme in soft, even beats with the steps of old time. Soft room, dim light, we sway in the blue. Slow hands, slow smile, a world far from view. Old clock, hush time, it moves just for two. This night, this breath, I fall into you. Soft steam, warm cup, your laugh in the air. Faint rain, thin glass, it taps on the chair. Your face so near, I touch every care. One word, one look, and I just stay there. Slow love tonight, let it fall, let it flow. Slow love tonight, where else could we go? Soft on my skin, in your arms, gentle glow. Slow love tonight, we go deep, we go slow. Streetcar far home, it fades in a mist. My head, your chest, my name on your wrist. Small ring, gold light, the place we once kissed. Old song, low hum, in all that we missed. Your breath so near, like a long quiet prayer. Each sigh, each smile, I learn how you care. Long roads, long days, they led us both here, to this still room, to this tender fear. Echoes in a half-empty bar. Piano plays in B-flat major. Moonlight's our only sour as we slow dance. Sunsets faded a long time ago. Now we're used to quiet nights alone. Streetlights shimmer like gold. I hold your hand. Nostalgia, a lonely story. Whispered love neath the silver shining. Softly, the wind and the rain, you're in my arms again. Some things never change, they're just the same. Quiet, the city asleep, sirens echo through the streets. I'll sing a sweet, sad melody to send you to your dreams. Nostalgia, lonely story. Whispered love neath the silver shining. Someday I'll pack up and go. Won't take much, I'll leave all I owe. But I won't be alone, it's in the plan. Echoes in a half-empty bar. Lovers by the jukebox playing songs. Some things change and some move on. Some things just stay as they are. Coffee cup ring on the table, lipstick ghost on the rim. Your chair still pulled in beside me, like you might drift back in. Streetcar sighs through the window, radio murmurs a tune. Smoke curls slow to the ceiling, tracing your name in the room. Saxophone tears at midnight, pouring down the edge of the night. Every blue broken beautiful note spells your name in the light. Saxophone tears at midnight, soft and low and out of sight. I hold you close in the spaces between the wrong and the right. Gloves in the pocket of my overcoat, tickets from a long closed show. We danced till the band grew tired, then walked home in falling snow. Your laughter lived in the stairwell, hung in the hallway air. Now only footsteps of strangers pretend that you're still there. Above the bar just smiles, letting all these hours pass. If you walked in through the doorway, hat in hand, half a grin, you'd hear that old horn confessing everything I keep within. Tears at midnight, pouring down the edge of the night. Every blue, broken, beautiful note spells your name in the ashtray half asleep, coffee going cold, streetcars humming circles outside these thin old walls. Your shadow on the curtain moves when you breathe. 2 cups on the table, one you never leave. When the lights fade low and the last song closes down, all the noise turns soft and slow. In this quiet little town, I find you in the corners of a room that time forgot. When the lights fade low, I remember what I've got. Neon in the rain blurs along the glass, footsteps in the hallway, then the silence after that. Your hand on my shoulder, careful like a vow. We've said so many words, we hardly need them now. Once I chased the bright and burning, crowded bars and clever charms. Now the sweetest kind of yearning is your name set in the dark. Let the years go slow and silver, let the midnight come and go. I will meet you at the window when the lights fade low. Quiet corners of the night, soft and far from light. Old chair worn and kind, holding heart and mind. Teacup cool and thin, steam once kissed my chin. Window sighs in gray, dreams just drift away. Street lamp hums in gold, stories small and old. Shadows bow and bend like a fading friend. Dust on distant frame, faces without name. Smile gone soft and pale, like a tired tale. Quiet corners of the night fold the world from sight. Slow and small and still bend the dark to will. Clock hand taps the glass, counting moments past. Tiny silver sound spinning round and round. Curtain breeze in time with a sleeping chime. Steps from long ago walk my heart so slow. An empty coat that sways holds the shape of days. Hand that used to stay now has slipped away. Letters in a box, soft as Sunday talks. Ink has learned to fade, words like lace unmade. Moon on window pane draws a silver chain, links of quiet grace round this tender place. Soft in every line, what was yours and mine. Still the night is kind to a restless mind.